I should probably stop doing that. Actually, I wanted to get the S22, but
You
you locked
locked
me
in.
in a contract which I can't get, and now I'm stuck with that crappy little phone.
You're welcome that you got a good phone for a good price.
Hello and welcome back to RaBBois. My name is Sweet, and I'm joined here.
My name is Yitz.
No, that's not how it works.
Sorry. I totally messed with it.
I'm like, I got zero sleep, and I got zero coffee. So I don't know what I'm doing this episode. Where the hell did you get that? Why didn't you get me one?
First of all, it's a Speedway which got bought up by 7-Eleven. Much better than 7-Eleven.
Wait, it's no longer Speedway?
It is. They kept the brand, but they got bought out, so all the flavors and everything is now 7-Eleven.
It used to be a lot more. Do they still have like the 64-ounce slushies?
Yeah.
No, they stopped doing it. They have like
Well, they have one like this big, and then they do have a container like
they
this
used
big.
to have 64-ounce slushies for like $1.50. Now they're slowly turning to like 7-Eleven, and they're ruining it, and they're making like $3 for like 32 ounce. They're slowly.
No, it's more. This was I think $1.40 actually. Not bad.
That's great.
No, it's great.
Anyways,
I didn't get for you because I didn't have you in mind. I mean, that's the truth.
I'm very tired. I could have used a slushie. I didn't eat anything, and it would have been very nice to have it.
But
And you're putting in the juice bug, and I think that's beautiful. I think it's a good.
I don't want to get rid of it.
It brings back, what we had. But anyways, this week has been a very special week for your boy, for me, because it's my birthday.
It's
It
your
was my birthday.
It's your birthday.
But also, it was yesterday. And it happened to be that I also hit 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel while having my birthday. It's kind of surreal. It's low key like God is real. Like it's low key like crazy.
What if it happened like, in a week?
You know what's funny? It's like I'll tell you this. It aligned perfectly. Like I was gaining, then I stopped, and I gained again, and it all like added up on my birthday. My Hebrew birthday, because there's two types of birthdays on the Jewish calendar, right?
One on the Jewish calendar.
Huh?
There's only one on the Jewish calendar. There's not two on the Jewish calendar.
Oh, what'd I say? I'm so tired.
You said there's two on the Jewish calendar, but it's really
There's
one
two
on the Jewish
birthdays that we celebrate
because we like presents.
Because we get one present.
Yeah.
Just like Hanukkah has 8 days of presents, right?
It's like we'll get you one thing and you won't.
You
be
get
sad.
one thing, you all share something. Ma got us all a Wii that one year.
That's right.
That's low-key the start of it all. That's what started my YouTube journey.
The origin story.
The origin story. Regardless, we have two birthdays, and so my English one, my regular legal birthday is in like a week and a half, but my Hebrew one was like yesterday, and it's
It starts at night.
And it starts at that. I didn't know I was gonna say
yeah.
that. And it starts at nighttime compared to 12 a.m. for an average birthday, because Judaism says that the next day starts
At night
at
because we follow the
nighttime.
moon.
The moon. I thought that's like related to sunset.
Exactly, because it's the lunar calendar, and therefore I'm pretty sure this is the reason we start at night. Because when the sun goes down, the moon comes up. It's technically the new day because we go by the lunar calendar.
Wait, we go by the lunar. I don't remember seeing that anywhere. And
The
I'm
English
literally a rabbi.
The English calendar is the solar calendar that tracks the sun. The Hebrew calendar is the lunar calendar that tracks the moon.
I'm
pretty sure.
Okay.
So that's why it starts at night, because that's when the moon comes up. So technically the first day. Right, like sunrise is... You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of...
Moonrise.
Huh? No, I see what... I'm sorry. I'm so tired right now.
Why don't you sleep? Why don't you just sleep?
Well, I'm screwing up my sleep so that I could get on schedule. I did some stuff today. I went out so that I could freaking be on a proper schedule. And then tomorrow, Are you going to that thingy tomorrow? You know what's tomorrow? You probably don't. Do you know what's tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Erev Rosh Hashanah.
No, but what do we do before the Jewish New Year?
What, Hatar Sidarim?
Hatar Sidarim is when...
I got it.
You see what's going on here? Is when any false oath, swear, that you've made in the past year, you go to a group of 10 men and you ask them to nullify and forgive it, and you say a bunch of prayers, then they all repeat in this chanting cult-like motion,
Because
and it cleanses you or something.
10 people makes
Is where the holiness rests.
well, it's also, I think it's technically like a Beis Din, which is like a court of Jewish law.
House of rule.
But it's a
That's literally
makeshift
what it
one,
means.
so I mean, instead of everyone having to go to Jewish court, which actually exists, by the way, people don't know that.
Huh? Jewish court?
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying like
the rabbis.
Crown Heights? Do they have one? Does Crown Heights have one?
Yeah, it's a Beis Din. Basically, it's usually 3 people in every city who
Oh, we have one
resolve
here.
conflicts. Yeah,
But like, there's like some schmo on there or something.
I'm not careful what you say.
Huh?
You'll get very offended.
No, I have no idea who's on there. But like, realistically, when I think about it, like, it's probably
Let's just say the big
nowadays Jewish court is a joke compared to what was once in olden days Jewish court. That's what I'm getting at. I don't mean to call
No,
people schmoes.
in the big cities, it's pretty respected, but I mean, I don't know if you can enforce it legally, like in the American courts. You might be able to, but anyways, the point is, instead of everyone going there, the rabbis decided it makes more sense just to have 10 people. They have a language, and we say something, they repeat something. You say, you repeat it, and then you don't have any
Oh, and then we're just cleansed, right?
Yeah,
That's
before the New Year. You don't have any baggage.
And then nighttime is the Jewish New Year, which I get confused about because when was like the days of creation? Was that like with that,
Oh man,
or is this something else?
I thought.
Huh?
Now you're testing me.
I honestly have no clue. I'm not even trying to test you.
No,
Although
no.
you are a rabbi.
There's 2 ways to look at it. No,
Is the Jewish New Year like the first month?
no, it's the day that Adam was created.
That's when it is?
Yeah, so technically creation is a few days before.
By the way, where was like the Jewish New Year instituted?
What?
Where did that come from? Like, where did it first get celebrated? Shouldn't it have been celebrated like way back when?
I think it's in the.
And not like
Talmud.
a couple thousand years
I think
ago?
the answer's in the Talmud, but I don't remember. I mean, they for sure discussed it. Because I'm sure someone's like, hey, like what?
Is that like where it started? Like, because it's such a like this big thing that we do.
Well, it started.
Same with like Yom
when the Jews
Kippur.
when the Jews got the Torah, the Bible, that's when all the laws started. So they started celebrating. It says I mean, it's a straight up pasuk,
A verse.
a verse. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, what'd it say? Rabbi. What'd it say, Rabbi?
Tika by Shofar,
Oh,
V'kasser
oh.
Yom Sheni, no? Or something.
I got no clue what you're saying.
Basically, blow the shofar in the second month.
Yeah.
No, on the second day.
30
end of the-
days before this Jewish New Year, we blow the shofar, the horn, the ram's horn, every single day because freedom, redemption.
Tika by Shofar, V'kasser Yom Chagenu Ki Chayk L'Yisrael Hu Mishpat Elokei Yaakov.
What are you saying? I understood half of that.
Basically, blow the shofar in the certain month, like, whatever. The translation actually is
So because of that Jewish New Year, and we have a fish head.
no. So
on
they
the
explain
table.
it means that so people are actually the rabbis argue said shouldn't that be in the Jewish month of Nisan, which is around April, because that's when we left out of Egypt.
Okay.
But they said no, the world was created in this month. We know that. We know that the world was created in Tishrei, which is around September time, which is now. So therefore, that's the New Year. We're going to celebrate New Year when the world was created, really when. And then they said, well, why don't we do it 6 days ago when the actual world was first created, as opposed to when the first man was created, which is tomorrow night
Okay.
or tomorrow day, whatever.
And
And the answer is because the whole point of the world, the creation of the world, is for man.
for man to do stuff for the Lord.
Exactly.
And then like we eat special stuff because
Well,
like
that's just signs to have a happy new year.
so we eat a fish head.
Yeah, because the head of the year.
But I understand it, but why like a fish head? Why
Because-
not like
Fruitful. Be
Oh,
fruitful
what?
and multiply.
wait what does that have to do with having kids?
No, that the
Huh?
beginning. It's I don't know.
A fish head because fish have many eggs.
No, it says it's in the Torah. It says right. Yeah, like they say, like multiply like the fish of the sea.
So they have a fish head because fish of the sea and head of the year.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. And then what about pomegranates? We eat that also.
I think that's that. Well, there's 2 reasons. First of all, they say
You know what's
that
crazy? It's just like freaking the same crap you learn in rabbi school is like the same crap that you learn in regular school, which is nothing. Which is pretty much like You can learn all this stuff, but at the end of the day, you still don't know how to do your taxes. And I still don't know why we have a pomegranate on the Jewish New Year.
This is basic. I'm surprised you don't know about pomegranate.
Because they probably taught it to us like once when I was in 3rd grade, and they expect me to remember it forever.
The pomegranate, they say...
They're like, no, instead you have to learn about these guys arguing over the specifics of a Hebrew word.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways...
why do we eat a pomegranate?
The pomegranate has 613 seeds. Count them.
Oh,
count them.
Really?
Yeah.
They counted them?
Yeah, they do. Every year we count.
Every single one has... Actually, I vaguely remember that. What?
Exactly, from kindergarten. You don't remember?
I know. I remember the 613 seeds for some weird reason, but like, did they respectfully like pull that out of there? Like, where did that come from?
I don't know.
They just said no. They're like, no, there is. Like, that was the argument. There is 613.
And then when the guy's like 612,
every single
they said
one.
612. Like, no, you cut one in half.
Exactly. What the hell?
I once counted. I think it was like I got like 610.
You counted them?
Yeah, 1 year.
Should we count it this year?
Yeah.
This year.
I really want to stay up all night just counting it with you.
That'd be wonderful.
All like 5 of them we have.
This year there were no pomegranates in town. So our father, what did he do? He had to...
Wait, let me finish.
I'm sorry. I would never interrupt.
No, the pomegranate is 613, which is how many mitzvos we have, commandments we have.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have said that. Yeah.
613. So,
positive and negative commandments. What does that mean? That means like things that you're commanded to do, things you're commanded not to do.
Like don't eat pork.
Exactly, like don't eat pork.
And honor your parents. That's something you should do, right?
What was I saying?
So the point is 613, so that's why we eat it, but also because it's sweet, and we want to have a sweet new year, and we should fill our lives with as
Sweet New Year, yes, I remember that.
And blessings. Our blessings should be filled like a pomegranate has many seeds. And I think also has to do with
our
kids.
Blessings are okay.
And kids.
And kids. So an apple and honey is just Sweet New Year.
Yeah.
Because I guess that was the only sweet food back in the olden days. No, I think
there's a significance to apple. I forgot. I don't remember what it is. There's a whole thing about dipping in honey and not salt, because we usually dip in salt the rest of the year, and it has to do with sweetening things.
And our father had to...
Kabbalistic stuff.
There was no pomegranates in town, so our father, he happened to be in Florida for a family celebration, and he got a bunch of pomegranates.
He didn't go. It wasn't...
I didn't go. Huh?
Oh, nothing.
I don't think there's anything personal you're going to say. No. Oh, no, I don't care that I didn't go to Florida. I was going to go to Florida last week, but I decided not to because none of my friends were there. How is that a sore spot? None of my friends were there. Why? Like, how is that a sore spot?
He doesn't care.
I could go to Florida whenever because, like, I'm privileged or whatever.
Go tomorrow.
Huh? Okay. I'm in the middle of a very important dissection.
This is really good.
Must be nice. Our father brought down pomegranates from Florida because we didn't have any here, and he had to go through security with a bunch of them, and I think he tried doing it another time, and they wouldn't let him bring the pomegranates through.
Really? I don't remember.
Or maybe... Nah, I don't know if it was him, but it's definitely someone else.
I once went through airport security. I went to... Wait, do you want to finish the story or no?
No. I was just going to do another airport security thing, but you might as well start.
Yeah. I've had the craziest things in the airport. I flew a lot for school.
Oh,
I've had crazy.
You got many stories, yeah.
I got too many stories. I'm not gonna go. Maybe another time.
You can pick one. Maybe.
We could go through all of them, but it's kind of boring. But some of them are very.
Can I say one?
I'm gonna say one, and then you can say one.
Okay, because mine's related to 9/11, and it's just happened, so we got it. Yeah, go.
Mine's not. Mine's related to this food. Anyways, I got like luggage lost, everything. Anyways, this time I went to Hawaii for Shavuos, which is.
You were in Hawaii?
Yeah, I went to Hawaii. I
remember you going to St. Martin.
Yeah, that's the Caribbean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've been around.
Okay, beautiful.
In the Jewish world, especially Lubavitchers, Chabad, we end up going to a lot of places because Chabad is on everywhere. It's like on every continent, every
Passover.
Country. So, like before Passover, before every holiday, that's why I went.
Oh, you got that. Oh, there's so many. He's got loads of stories.
Yeah, they pay for your trips and stuff. Literally,
do you want to say that one, or it's too many to say?
It's too many to say. Yeah, we'll go through them eventually.
Go through it later in the year.
But anyway, so it's like free. They pay for your plane tickets and place to stay. You just have to help out, and then it's like
you just gotta help out, you know.
Help out, you know what I'm saying?
No, but usually you do.
You do, and some places
with like Jewish stuff and helping the people that aren't as religious and stuff.
Yeah, but you obviously have time. You can stay a little longer. They don't care. The rabbis don't care.
Guess you got a good.
Anyways,
good guy.
No, there are some guys. They're all great.
They're all amazing. We actually love. They're spreading God's message.
That's right.
In the light of Kabbalah
and Torah,
and that's great, and we love that.
Anyways, so I went to Hawaii a few years ago for Shavuos. That's when we got the Bible. That's when we got the Torah, And so basically, the rabbi wasn't going to be there, so we were taking over really to read Torah to people, to give a class. And so the rabbi said there's no food, and like, there is food in Hawaii, like some kosher food, but if you really want to, we have to bring pretty much from where we're coming from, because it was very last minute, and I went to Kauai, Hawaii, which is a very small island. It's beautiful. It's the most. I'm not sure if it. I've never been to all the islands, but apparently it's the most beautiful one. It's like where they shoot all the movies. I actually saw on a helicopter tour. Anyways.
Okay. Oh, okay. Dude, that sounds fun.
Anyways, so we had to go. We had to bring a ton of food when we went, and so we went through security, and one of the things we eat on the holidays is a cheesecake. And
okay.
And I'm like, hey, it's a cake, whatever. You bring it through security, and like, yeah, we're bringing all this food. Like, we need to eat it. I knew I'd have to argue with them because, like, TSA is like, what is all this food? It's like, I'm bringing this food to, like...
We're Jewish.
To, like, throw it at people. Like, what do you think? I'm, like, gonna eat it.
There's a bomb in this cheesecake.
Yeah,
that's what's in here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they're thinking.
No, I'm like, what do you have this food? It's like, yeah, I have this food to eat it. Anyways, and there's a lot of food. So I put the cheesecake in the thing. They pull it aside. They're like, what's this? I'm like, it's a cheesecake. He's like, oh, a cheesecake. It looks good. I'm like, yes, we really would like it for the people at synagogue. And he's like... I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he goes, well, technically, cheesecake might be a little bit liquidy, and if it's not frozen, we might just have to take it. I'm like, what are you going to do? Like,
guys, I'm like, we're going to have to take it. Might just have to take it, sure,
It was like 3-4 cheesecakes.
This is a threat to the people on board,
Yeah, I'm like, really? Like, are you going to take my cheesecake?
It's a threat. It's probably some diabetic on the plane or something.
Like, we're going to have to take all of it. It was like 4. It was like 4 cheesecakes.
So they're expensive.
So I'm like, I kind of give him a look. I'm like, are you serious? And then he's like,
yeah, if you give me a piece.
I'm just. It literally looked like that. I'm like, he just wants it. Like, I see it. And I was like, we really need it. I said, we need it for the synagogue. It's our only food. He's like,
CT says BS.
I think I'll let it through this time. And then I have to did they even take like a little thing out of it to test it? They might have, or something stupid. And
you got it all?
Yeah, we got it through.
Oh, that's great. When I was in...
it was just funny because the guy was literally going to eat it. Like, literally, he was going to take it and eat it.
Yeah.
I'm like, either you can have it... I meant, like, either you can have it for your TSA buddies or, like, a whole community can have it. Like, pick and choose.
When we were flying for our brother's engagement party, we flew... I don't know if you were with us, but...
Which one? I'm saying not the wedding.
No, his engagement party.
The reason I say that is because...
You weren't there because you weren't married yet, because our older brother...
Wait. Huh? I didn't go to his engagement party?
You probably were not going with me and and our parents. You probably in school somewhere else.
No, I did not go with this. The reason I said that before your story is because on the way back from his wedding, I told the people in the airport... That's a whole other story, maybe another time. Or maybe right after. I had to... I told everyone it was an engagement party in order to get, like, flights.
Switch. Oh, yeah. Well, that was... Oh, I completely forgot about that. We have extreme unluckiness when it comes to traveling. I got my whole other thing. But we were flying on 9/11, and we went through... I walked through that scanner thingy, and I was wearing a reflector belt as a bendel. Now, a bendel is this...
You have to, like, explain everything for every story,
because Jews are Jewy, and we got Jewish crap, and
I know.
And we have Buchwach coming up or whatever. They don't even know if I'm being serious or not. But it's a Family Guy reference.
No, we actually do, though.
But we do. The point is...
This is our month of Buchwach.
We actually do. This is the month when Jews are doing all the holidays. But a bendel, for those that don't know, is like this metal string type of thing.
I'm actually wearing one. Should I show them?
If you want.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically...
I can take it off.
It's to hold our these undergarments with the strings.
Well, yeah,
it's to hold it straight so that the strings don't go all over the place.
I just keep my key on it for my house.
And yeah, he keeps a key on it. However, that's a normal one. I didn't have a normal one until I was wearing a reflector belt that you wear when you're walking at nighttime, like in traffic, and with like the buckle.
You wore for like a year.
I wore for like a year.
You slept in it
because like it was low key. Actually, it was pretty comfortable for some weird reason. I did sleep in it. It's not related to the freaking story. Point is,
not everyone wears one.
Not everybody wears one.
Us religious.
We're crazy. Point is, we walk through, and they like. Yeah, it beeps as it always does. It always beeps for us.
Why is it metal?
Huh? It wasn't metal.
It was the scanner?
It was just the scanner beeping as it always does. And this guy, he pats me down, and he gets up to this area, and he's like... And he's like,
heck is that?
He's like, what's this? And I'm like, oh, it's my bendel. You know, like they know what a bendel. They're like, what the? And he's like, He goes down and he's like, I'm gonna need to get another guy here. And the other guy comes down. He pats me down. They're like, we're gonna need to get another guy.
And our parents are like, what the heck?
And they're all watching it. And another guy comes.
Like I want. Wait, did we? Okay, you finish.
Another guy. Oh, when I had to go to another room. Well, that's another story. Another guy comes. They're going through my leg. They're doing it all. There's 3 guys all over me.
You got sexually harassed.
Literally, they're all over me. Not consensual. And I was literally like, you know, like I could take it off. You know, they're like, no.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because it's like a Swiss. I mean, it's sort of like those belts. They
said, don't take it. Yeah, they're like,
huh? I was like, yeah, I can take it. No, that's exact. They actually said that. They're like, no, don't take it off. Like, seriously, like, no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
I could,
They said they told me you don't have to do that. Like they got scared. They all flinched when I reached for it. They all flinched. Like that's not even our stereotype. Whatever.
You put a metal detector. It's not gonna go off. Like,
it wasn't metal. It was plastic. It was hard plastic buckle.
I think they make bombs out of that stuff nowadays too.
Maybe they let me through and I was fine. But another time. Like, literally, I think it's just because my hands weren't clean or something. I didn't wash them thoroughly. And I got brought to the back room where they all groped me everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. They,
because they found residue or something?
They found something
You're
from my dorm in school.
That's amazing.
It was probably so unsanitary, just that dorm. And that's where I did, like, all my YouTube stuff for a year. And they were like scanning me. You know how like they rub the thing in your hands and they scan it like okay you're good to go.
Like what the hell is this?
They scanned it. It went red. Like there was something. I was like explosives.
You're like, hey man, I just came from.
Like man, I'm just here to go home, man.
I came from my dorm.
They took me to the back room and there were 3 guys. They were all going up and down like in my pants slightly. Like they had to like explain it all very carefully. And then they let me leave. And then I said, same time tomorrow? You know, like, no, I don't know. That was a weird, very, very, very weird encounter. Point is...
Security. Well, I will say the story about when we were coming back from my brother's wedding. This was actually crazy.
This was after his wedding. Yeah.
This, honestly, like, I low-key still have bad memories based on the whole... It was, like, very, like, I get stressed talking about it based on the whole context. So we're flying back from my brother's wedding. We had to come back here. So after... See, I always have to explain Jewish stuff. After the wedding, we have 7... It's called RaBBois, which is 7 days...
Of blessings. Every single day.
We have another meal with 10 people.
And they all say a bunch of blessings. And it's just... Imagine it like a honeymoon with blessings, but with your friends and family. You know?
Low-key Judaism has some nice traditions.
I guess you know? That one gets annoying though after the second day.
Yeah, it's like alright because you're tired.
Because you're 7 days, you're all tired, just got married.
Legs are hurting from like dancing.
You've had enough food, and now you have to go to this meal, and everyone says a bunch of blessings for an hour.
Anyways, yeah, no, I'm saying like siblings is worse. I don't mind going to like an uncle or something.
Now you reminded me of another story. Whatever. Yeah. That's a different time.
When you go to like one, but like once you're a sibling, you have to go every day, and you're so tired from the whole wedding. It's like whatever. Anyways,
what happened?
So we had to come back for the last one, and it was here, and it was. So usually, like, if the flight gets canceled, it doesn't matter. But the problem was we had to actually come back for the party. So, someone arranged it all. And we had, under Jewish law, I mean, it's really a tradition. But we really try to do it. Like, we want to do them all. So we landed, flying back, and we were taking a stopover. And we went to the stopover airport. I think it was in, like...
Florida.
No, it was in Houston or something.
Huh? Oh, the first one. Huh?
Our brother's wedding.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, we flew to Houston...
That was a stopover.
And we were there, and the next flight was to Florida, no?
No, it was back home.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because something else. Okay, yeah.
So we're flying back home, and we landed off the plane, and what was it? I'm trying to think. It was Thursday night, and next day's Friday. We got to get back before sunset, right? Because it's Saturday. We can't travel, so we can't take a Saturday flight. And the thing was, maybe it was Thursday. I don't know. Anyways.
I don't know if that was the issue. It was just...
like the party was the next day. I think it was Saturday too. It was definitely an issue.
There was time complications. Something was happening.
Point is, we landed and it was like delayed. Eventually, I'm like, they're gonna cancel.
And I laid down in the middle of the airport. It was like 2 a.m. We were literally there for 6 hours waiting.
The scene was crazy with our family because it was our whole family plus my father pulled his muscle dancing at my brother's wedding.
Oh, so we were wheeling him around in a wheelchair, and we got to skip the airport lines. Like, our father, we're so sorry.
He's like 45. Like,
he's fine, but he hurt his leg, so we were wheelchairing him around. Like
yeah,
some
he's
dude.
he pulled, literally the first dance. That's something you're exhausted. The first dance, he like jumped too hard. Like, he didn't stretch. Told him to stretch.
Now and then he stretched at your wedding. And
I'm like, we literally before my wedding, I was in like full like wedding gear and stuff, and I'm like, we're going down and stretching. We all did like a full like 10-minute stretch, like low key. I'm like, you're not pulling my leg here, my leg, his leg. Anyways, you're not pulling your legs here. Anyway, it was really bad. It was very bad. Like, we had literally had to wheelchair him around everywhere. So he was just sitting around. We had to take care of everything. It was hilarious because usually he's in charge.
He's the guy that will get the new flights, but he couldn't.
So I've been through all this garbage. This is more recently. So I've gone through everything. So everyone's waiting in line, right? By things American Airlines. Everyone's like waiting in line. I said, do not wait in this line. There is no point. Somebody was going around with like waivers or whatever. I'm like, let's go get a hotel before all these guys try to get a hotel.
This is like that golden Jew advice that you better be listening to right now.
Exactly.
This stuff
I've been through it.
Yeah.
This is actually probably the greatest story about traveling you'll ever hear. I'm telling you, I know the system. So I said, do not go in that line. There's no point because you could call them. And they're going to run out of hotel space.
Why, you were waiting in line for a hotel to stay at?
Hotel
for the next day?
And like all your vouchers. I said, they'll give it back to you. They'll refund it. They have to. Or they'll make some BS excuse, but you'll fight it later. Like a good Jew. Fight it later.
Good.
So there's a huge line, right? Like hundreds of people. So I said, they're all going to take the hotel. Do not do that. Go straight to the hotel. Say and either pay for it, we'll get a refund. Or, I said pay for it. We'll get a refund. And don't bother with the whole vouchers and stuff. If people want the vouchers, I'm like, don't bother, you get a refund. So they ran to the hotel, we got a room. Later we learned that all those people in line in front of us had to sleep in like the lobby because they didn't have a room.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. See? One step ahead.
But then he somehow got tickets. There's the whole house.
Oh, so this is the whole story. So that was one hack. Always, like, I know it's hard, but if you have a credit card with like Chase credit card or anything or Amex credit card, they will refund you for any of this stuff. Yeah, exactly.
No,
I'm telling you, man.
No, it's good advice. It is though.
Or eventually, either you'll lose out on a few $100, or you'll get it back, but it's worth it because you'll have a freaking bed instead of sleeping in like some like.
Yeah, and I wanted a bigger bed, and you guys give me the crappy bed because you guys did all the work.
Exactly, because so as they were going, I said we're gonna go straight to a store that was closing because we didn't have any food. We're supposed to fly right then to our house.
It's a stopover.
So we didn't have any, and we need kosher food. So I said, I'll go with my sister. So we went to the supermarket right before it closed, bought a bunch of things. And this is where I was dumb, and I was really upset at myself for this. As we were walking out, the person in charge of the supermarket saw that we were, like, we were kind of, like, lost. You know, we were. So she said, like, do you need a ride? I feel bad. I said, oh, we called an Uber, it's fine. And the Uber showed up.
I forgot about this.
And then I said, but the manager was like, no, don't waste your money. I'll take you back to the airport. It was really nice of her. But the problem was she didn't have the Easy Pass or something, so she couldn't get into the airport at night. I didn't know this about Houston Airport, or I think it's Houston. You can't get to the hotel unless you pay a toll, unless you have a pass. And she refused to do it because she didn't have the stupid pass. If I would have gone in Uber, I would have done it for sure. I would have gone in. Anyways, literally. So, anyways, we're driving back. Like, there's so many things happening. We got all this food. Everyone's starving, waiting for us. You know, my brothers got married. They're starving, and his wife is starving. My new sister-in-law, we're all, like, you know, very paranoid because, you know, we just got married and we want her to be happy. And I'm in the car, and American Airlines calls me back. And it was so stressful. Like, we're driving back. I said, I need flights for tomorrow. I actually said it's his wedding tomorrow. We're having a wedding party tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we have to get direct flights home. They said, oh, we could do this to this on Sunday. I said, no, we can't stay because it's Saturday, and we're going to miss it. I said, sorry, there's nothing I can do for you, right?
They always,
and I said,
yes, yeah.
I said, can you hang up on me? She goes, no, I have to, you know, resolve your problem. I said, great. I was like this. I'm like, I'm not going to hang up until I get new flights. I'm not going to hang up. And you're just,
I don't remember that.
And
That's
I sat in silence.
Good.
I sat in silence for 5 minutes, I think. I said, I'm not hanging up. And I was exhausted. And I'm like circling the airport 100 times because she didn't know how to, this person who drove us didn't know how to get in to the stupid thing. And then after like 5 minutes, she was like, okay, I think I could get you on a Delta.
Oh, actually, there is something available.
Yeah.
It just came available a few seconds ago.
You know why? Because American and Delta do have some type of connection, and if you do push hard enough, they will give it to you. I said, great. Now we need confirmed seats, and she said, okay, I don't want... Then all of a sudden she switched. She's like, I don't want you to miss this wedding. She put us on on exit seats. Even you, who's underage, which is
Yep.
an issue later the next day, we had to like move you because she wasn't supposed to, but she did it. And luckily, at the same time, I was so stressed. My phone was dying, and I told the driver who couldn't get in. I'm like, we're just gonna have to get off the highway and just walk somehow. Because I saw where it was, but I didn't know how to get in. We kept circling. Oh my god, it's so stressful. And I said, follow the. So I was very smart again. I said, follow the Hertz like bus. I said, take us to the bus rent a car, and we'll get on the rent a car bus and have them take us to the hotel because I'm sure they go back and forth a lot. And once we did that, I saw the entrance. And she's like, it's a toll. I don't want to pay for it. I'm like, I will pay you any amount of money to go through this toll, as I told her. And she.
Yeah. And by the way, you also went in some random lady's car.
Yeah.
By the way,
not safe. Do not do
not
that.
safe. Like you completely like glossed over that. This wasn't an Uber. You like so it was your cashier.
It was apparently it's the manager of the store actually.
Oh, still though, like it's so.
It was nice. We saved like 30
It's nice,
bucks.
but I would never.
Not worth it because I would have been back at the hotel way earlier and would have been able to. But I think low key it worked out because I was stuck in the car. My phone was dying. I said I'm knocking off this phone, and then we got direct tickets. No one else got direct tickets for sure.
Yeah, no, you carried definitely that whole situation.
Anyways, I realized I
Still
said
hold it over.
never hang up. Like never hang up. If you could, like if you're desperate, you could push, and I think they know that. Like they could tell if you're desperate or not.
They don't want to go out of their way for you. I mean, they just want to finish your stupid thing and hang up. And I mean, we've had many shady situations with people not giving us flights, and then spontaneously a flight appears for somebody else. And
no, it's happened to me another time.
I'm saying,
yeah,
like there's a lot of corruption.
There's no flight available, and I'm like, well, you just give that guy a flight, and they're like, oh, maybe we can find something.
Yeah, exactly. That was weird.
But anyways, next morning, direct flight, everything worked out, but we were really tired. Eventually, when we got back to the hotel, I was like, thank God. And honestly, everyone was sleeping, but it was good we had the food. But like,
and we literally like all lived like happily ever after. And it was
I literally am still getting stressed thinking about it. That's how stressful it was. My phone is dying, and like I'm like,
but also you had to spontaneously take initiative for the entire family.
Yeah,
because none of us were doing it. I was young, like our siblings weren't doing it, and like they're like brand new wedding, like brand new wedded couple. So and our father was like injured. And Mom was stressed, so yeah, you just freaking had to take that over.
Anyways, and we got a refund for the hotel.
And you got your damn refund, but you also had to be on the phone for, right?
No, I think my parents did it with their credit card. See?
You're beautiful.
Then we talk about points.
Okay. Before we get to, you said you had a couple segments, a couple segments that he's gonna bring. There's just one more fun thing I wanted to mention, which is this week. And it happens to be when our family comes over for the New Year, but a few years ago I saved a wine bottle.
Oh!
I saved a wine bottle.
I forgot about this.
For when I hit 100K on YouTube. Years ago I designated this random bottle. I'm like, this is my bottle, and I hit 100K on YouTube. That was like on my 3 channels ago. And I said I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have this bottle. It's some crappy wine, whatever. I don't know how good the wine it even is.
That's terrible.
By the way, I'm not gonna drink it. That's against the law. It's
drinking. No, obviously. Only people over.
It's for them. But the point is, we're finally gonna open it, and they're gonna be here, and it's gonna be nice. And then I'm gonna designate a new bottle for $1 million. I thought that was cool.
We should get a nice one for that.
No, we should champagne, a proper one with a golden wrapper on top or something. I don't know.
And you can pop it and be yay.
Exactly. Years we've been staring at it, and I've had to stop people from almost drinking it. Oh yes, on Passover they almost took the bottle. I hid it in my room because you guys were being weird about it. You wanted the bottle, but I thought that was cool, and we're gonna do that this week.
Cool stuff. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Wait, you have a new segment? You said?
You can choose.
I mean, choose. I know there's one segment where you try to test me on knowledge, and then there's
Sorry.
Look at this busy guy that has a life and has to respond to people.
I'm sorry.
I have a Discord server with moderators that I manage. There's something actually you learn. You learn how to run a business, by the way, by running a Discord server. No, listen to me for a sec. I'm not crazy because.
You have to do taxes?
No, you learn a work environment. I'm talking about managing people. First, I get one moderator for my server. I sound like such a nerd. And you train him to have the same judgment as you. When to ban people, when not to ban people. Where's the line? How to keep things in check. Make a carbon copy.
Sorry.
make a carbon copy. It's fine. I'm just rambling. You can do whatever the hell you want.
This is my thing. I'm waiting.
Make a carbon copy of yourself. Then you have them repeat it to a few other people. Then you have a bunch of people. It's all working like clockwork. Then they start arguing. So you have to learn how to deal with that and manage the workspace and make sure everybody's happy. And by the time I have my business, my multi-billion-dollar business on top of my social media success, I'll know exactly what to do because I ran a Discord server.
Very good. I just have to respond to this. Sorry.
I'm not adding filler to this.
Sorry.
Why is it really that? Is it that important? We have.
Yes.
God. We made a commitment to this podcast. This is so unprofessional.
I'm sorry.
Not that this podcast is at all professional. This is crap. This is gonna get 2 views like our last podcast because
there's 7 views actually.
Oh yeah, well because I'm not making any shorts on this again. Unless you wanna, you can.
I'm done.
You can cut the clips and you could pay some dude online. By the way, just do it. Honestly, how about you freaking do it? Make a clip. For once in your damn life, make a clip.
I'm busy, as you can tell. By the way, I'm tired because I actually have to get up with my kids.
I'm on like 5 hours, okay?
Okay, here. Sorry.
No,
distraction aside.
Yeah, stupid segment. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Rabbi quiz. You didn't do it last time. So my
do
hand
what?
You put the letters after my hand. You go Rabbi quiz, and it's gonna come after me. Like.
You think I know how to do animation like that?
It's literally like Microsoft Publisher.
Yeah,
like,
they don't have it on my software. Oh, really? Maybe you could do it actually. That'd be crazy if you could.
Anyways, let's test your knowledge again.
Okay,
my boy. I sound like you're
By the way, I still don't even know if I'm getting my plaque. I'm waiting. They're reviewing it. They're reviewing my channel right now to see if I'm eligible for the YouTube plaque. I'm scared. What if I feel like a low-key might not.
I got you a cake plaque, so it's just as good.
Oh, I completely forgot. My brother surprised. He did one good thing for once. He surprised me with a cake that looked like a YouTube silver play button, and it was very nice of you.
It was nice.
And my fan base really enjoyed it.
It's really cute.
They like the fact that I have supportive family with what I do.
I feel like low-key shocked. Like, wow, your parents like you.
They really didn't. Like, people, because they think that YouTuber parents don't like them in general, but that on top of being like a religious Jewish guy, they had no clue that like I'm blessed with a supportive family.
We are very supportive.
Thank you so much.
Now that he's a little bit successful.
Okay. Test the damn thing. What's the segment?
I'm going to test you on Jewish lore.
Wait, I thought you had another segment.
You want to do the new one?
Well, I thought we were doing... unless you want to do one. Well, is the new segment... Should we do it this time? Should we do both of them?
Let me do a new one.
You want to do the new one? Okay.
It might not land.
Okay. We can literally do whatever the hell we want. This podcast is not successful. You can test whatever you want.
I'm going to tell you one-liners, and you have to laugh if it's funny. I'm going to try to get you to laugh.
This is not going to land at all. You think I'm going to... Man, I feel like I'm hurting your feelings.
Oh, okay.
Did you make these jokes?
No.
You searched them?
Yes.
I'm going to be very nice and not roast the hell out of you right now, but like... This is one of the segments you've thought of ever.
No, this is good because these jokes are so dumb. Ready?
I'm not gonna. I don't laugh at these jokes. I don't laugh at one-liners. I laugh at stupid things like you. I look at you and I laugh. Ha ha ha.
You laugh at terrible memes.
I laugh at complex memes that are beyond your comprehension. You don't even know what these memes are.
I know, it's so stupid. You laugh at like these like fuzzed up memes, like
low quality. Yeah, I'm a man of culture, and they can all relate to it, and they think you're the weird one. You're about to show me some dad joke from the '60s. Okay, now go say joke, funny man. Say your joke. Say your joke.
I can't.
You're embarrassed now? Yeah. Say it. Now you have to. Yeah, you're embarrassed as hell. Say it. One joke, one line. Oh, is it that you really can?
I think I'm getting tired too.
You don't want to do it?
No, I just can't literally say it without cracking up right now. Give me.
Why is it a funny joke?
No, it's so
funny
stupid.
Man?
It's so stupid that in your whole intros gave me.
My intro was the segment, and it's probably gonna be better than whatever you're about to say. Go say it, funny man. Say it.
Stop talking.
Go, I'm ready.
Don't you hate it when someone answers?
Continue.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Wait, that's fake laugh.
Huh? No, it was a real laugh.
Exactly.
You think I would fake laugh for you?
No, I thought you were making fun like you're fake laughing at this joke.
Huh? No, I was just laughing like in the middle because I'm laughing at this concept. Say the line. Ah! What? Say the line.
Every time you say that, you get me, so you cannot talk.
Okay.
Don't you hate it when someone answers their own questions? I do.
Oh! Anything else funny, man? What?
I don't know if I want to say this joke. It's actually kind of funny.
What?
When life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
Thank you.
No, that's a good. This next segment. I'm not. Do you? Unless you have something else you wanna.
I used to have a handle on life, but then it broke.
You know, I do appreciate that you spent time trying to I feel like you put there wasn't like a mental backing to this. You don't feel like you won't feel bad when I make fun of that I'm making fun of your segment.
No.
Good, because that was that. I'm not even next. Just move on to your next segment.
Okay, I'm gonna quiz you on rabbi stuff, on Jewish things that I think you should know.
Okay.
Why? After you're done learning, why do you have to close the book when you're done?
Oh, so it's a thing because you don't. It's like this thing that you don't want to forget what you learn or something. Having the book open is a sign.
It'll all come out.
That it's all gonna come out and you're gonna forget it all. Or something like that.
Apparently also demons will read it or something. I feel like they always add that in.
And also demons.
All right.
That's Judaism
And
in a
also
nutshell.
demons. What can't you do after you go to a cemetery?
Say one-liners. Huh? Look.
After you go to a cemetery? When you go home from a cemetery, what can't you do? It's really on your way home.
Oh.
Let me ask you harder. I knew this.
I don't know this. Be happy?
No, you can't take a direct path home.
Oh, you have to go out of your way. Why?
Because the demons will
Because the demons will follow you. You gotta make sure they don't follow your path. They don't know where you're going.
Similar concept.
Yes. Oh.
What can't you have out at a cemetery?
What can't you have out at a cemetery?
Yes.
Oh, our garments called tzitzis, which represents our commandments.
Why?
Because the souls will see it and they'll get sad that they can't follow this tradition of ours. I'm knowledgeable, bro.
I know, he's pretty good.
I'm amazing at this.
Which direction should you pray in? And because it's a good Jewish question, there's more than one answer.
East.
No, okay, sorry, that's dumb. Yes. Let me rephrase. When we daven,
Facing
pray,
the wall.
yes, but that wasn't the question though. Sorry.
Okay.
When we pray, we bow a lot. We go back and forth.
Yes.
It's called shuckling.
Yes.
So which way should you shuckle?
Back and forth.
I'm saying you're going back and forth, but which direction, right? There's
where you're facing.
Why?
East.
Why?
I didn't know there's a direction you're supposed to wiggle your body in.
There actually is, and there's actually
I've never heard that.
And people do different ones, and there's reasons for it.
I know people do side to side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. I have no clue what this is.
This is a little harder. So, I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna get some of it right.
Then why'd you bring this question?
So, according to Jewish Kabbalah, there are three when you're bowing. So there's straight ahead, there's right, and then there's left.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to say different sects. Certain sects go one way, the other. We, as Lubavitchers, as Chabad Hasidic Jews, go straight. But other Hasidic Jews go, some people go, why? Like this.
Why
and
do
this.
we go straight?
We go straight. So they say, I'm not sure if it's to right or their left. One side is asking for money, one side is asking for knowledge for Torah to learn better. So they say that some people go right to left, they keep going right to left, they want money, they want to learn.
Oh, that's
they want
hilarious.
Money, they want to learn.
Oh
No,
my God.
It's a real thing.
No way.
They want money, they want to learn.
This is not helping us.
This is not helping us. But real Chassidim, not here and everyone else, we go forward because we just want God's in front of us.
We're so amazing,
and we
man.
only want God.
We just want God.
Because nothing else matters.
All you need is God.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's like,
they're trying to snag all the blessings from.
But the real blessings come from God.
Because God is
Eternal.
eternal, and that is all you need.
God is good.
Is that it? Is that your questions? That was amazing. That was the best one. Those one-liners were amazing. There's one more thing there's actually. Oh yeah, one more thing before we end this is I started a sports channel.
I saw that.
Where I just rant about sports and specifically the Bengals, the football team, the Bengals, and my plan is to be outlandish, give weird takes.
I know you're like
be serious sometimes.
Yeah.
Then my newest video was why the Bengals are gonna go 0-17,
yeah.
and we're a really good team. But the video I uploaded today is why we're gonna destroy the absolute crap out of the Ravens. And I'm just gonna troll on there because older demographic watches that type of stuff, and they take everything seriously.
Yeah.
They're like, "Listen here, buddy, the team's still good. You just gotta have it." And then I just troll the hell out of them because they're all old, and there needs to be more. There needs to be more movement in that that Bengals community. There's not enough people outlandish figures.
There's 8-year-olds and there's the young kids.
Specifically the Bengals social media world people on there. It's a bunch of old people.
Yeah,
they're all boring, and it's a niche that's ready to get dominated. I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna bring everybody into
Low-key,
it.
you're gonna invite to the Super Bowl.
And I'm doing it so I can get my free tickets, and I'll get you wrapped in too. So you should be thanking me for this because I'm literally the best ever. Anyways, thanks for watching RaBBois. Make sure to literally download on Spotify and to smash like and to subscribe.
Goodbye.